Hello, welcome to 2023. All my previous guides are relevant. I'm going to teach you how to get good at Dragon Nest, or, well, maybe not get good, but how to, start Dragon Nest in about 5 minutes. I'm not going to go into anything in detail. This is just, vague. Fantastic. Okay, moving on. Main quest. Make a Vandar. Do your main quest. Don't skip it. Once you've done your main quest on your Vandar, make it a duelist. Do your awakenings. Great. Go do your beginner's guide. Do everything. Equip everything. Fantastic. Rush to the Cerberus, wherever the fuck that is. Equip all the jades. That'll help you out. Make sure you're not using a light conversion jade. Use anything that is not light. I'm using the icy one. It's icy. Fantastic. Alright, are you done your beginner's guide? Great, you're already past 90% of the players who quit the game. That means you're an expert Dragon Nest player now. So what you need to do is get expert Dragon Nest player skills. You're going to go to the ranking board. You're going to go to Treasure Hunter because you're a duelist. And then you're going to look at the top person. You're going to ignore all the gear they have that you don't. You're going to go copy their skills. And then you're going to see that they don't have rear range allocated. And you're going to be like, well, but this skill's really cool. It's an iframe and it's a movement skill. But just don't take it. Just copy their skill tree. You can make your own decisions later. This is not the time to make your own decisions. All right, fantastic. Once you've copied their skill tree, you can go look at people lower down the list, like this guy, and yeah, honestly, still don't look at them. I'll explain gear in a sec. All right, cool. Beginner's guide. Talismans. You need 6 talismans. You need Destruction, Life-Giving, Iron Wall, Tent, Fatal, and Limitation. These are your Vibrant talismans. You use the wines to get them to stage 5, the saps to upgrade them. Focus on getting them all to orange, and then get these ones to purple. Get a Conquest talisman, ideally plus critical damage or plus critical. Probably plus critical. You'll get that from Conquest. You have to donate 500 coins to your guild. And you have to run Conquest one time in the season, and then you'll get the season rewards for your guild. Season rewards for guild. Cool. Alright. You've got your conversion costume. You won't have WTD. You won't have weapons. So you're going to go to the BST shop. You're going to get the bag space. You're going to get these 3 things, unless you're a whale and you buy the Irene box, in which case it'll give them to you. You're going to get these 3 things every month, which means you're going to need to get BST, which means you need to run dungeons. Fantastic. Okay. You're going to go costume. You're going to get these weapons because they're free and they'll help you. Cool. These are the dungeons you should run. They change every week. Run these ones. You'll get Kilos materials. Make Kilos. Try and get the pants first. It's from Merca's dungeons because they give crit damage. You need crit damage. Run as high lab as you can within reason because you don't get a lot of fatigue every day. When running above lab 13, your crits are penalized. 90% is the cap for crit. 300% is the cap for crit damage. But because they're penalized, you need to overcap them. So check it inside the lab that you're running when you're in the nest or the dungeon or whatever. And if it's not capped, well, you need more of them. So get more of them. Kilos is going to give you minus crit, so you need a lot of crit. Tiger is also giving you minus crit. You need a lot of crit. If you can get runes, Faceblade is the one for duelists, but they're going to be expensive. So, you know what? Don't worry about it. Get them later. And don't worry about getting high-rolled ones. Just get any. Whatever you can get that's cheap as fuck. Just get it later. So you're going to farm out your Kilos. You're going to use these Course Flow helmet and shoes from the beginner's guide for a little while, but you can swap those out for Kilos as you get Kilos. You're going to need to get tombs so that you get from dungeons, from lucky zones, so that you get feathers, so that you can get 2 of these red things, from the tail and the decal, so that you get the 2-piece set bonus and the extra stats. And then you can kind of just swap out your wings later. You can get conversion ones of these from events. Make sure you're always checking the events page. Because the events are good and will give you lots of good rewards. Do not skip out on the events page. Always check it every month. Every month there's a patch. Event rewards are usually the maintenance after the patch, not the actual patch itself. So if you're like, where are my rewards? You have to wait for them. They're not there yet. Heraldry. You're going to get 57% heraldry. You can put that on because Duelist does not have a cooldown heraldry. Otherwise, for most classes, cooldown heraldry is better. Dark Banquet will give you this element talisman, but it only comes around once every like many months. So yeah, do that when it's around. You can cheese it with a flat damage rune if you get a flat damage rune. Origin, you're gonna need to dismantle 30 runes. Runes are from Fish and Maze, and then you can craft this, and then you can enhance it. Let's go look at Tawuna. And I know we're above 5 minutes, but I'm going to keep going. Fuck you. Alright, cool. So Tawuna has been good boy. Tawuna has farmed all his Kilos gear. He's done his beginner's guide. He's farmed his Kilos gear. He's even got his frozen jades all to blue and put them in his Kilos gear and enhanced them quite a bit. Good job, Tawuna. He's +9 his origin. If he can +10 that, he can dismantle it and get a shape. If he gets all 4 shapes, he can get the Thanos origin, which is really strong, and then he can try and enhance that one. But in order to do that, you have to not get 4 triangles. Good luck with that, Tawuna. He's got a bunch of cool weapons. These restrained items are from Frozen Dragon Light. If you can get carried, they're free. Congratulations. If you can't, then just buy some tiger weapons, because they're actually pretty cheap. Same thing with the earrings. These have 2 jade slots, which the beginner's guide ones don't. So you're going to want to do that with the earrings as well. Either get the light ones or get the real ones. I've gotten the real ones. These rings are really good for defenses from light. Better than the real ones for defenses. Eventually you'll have to swap them out. But defenses are important. Otherwise you die. And if you die, you don't do any damage. So you don't want to do that. Necklace is very expensive to get the tiger necklace, which has 2 slots. The light one does not have 2 slots, unlike the light earrings, which restrained. Light and restrained is the same thing, but these ones have 2 slots. These for the necklace does not, but the real one does, so those are expensive. If you get one because you're a whale, great. If not, don't worry about it. This game costs a lot of money. Did I say that? It's going to cost you a lot of money. He's using sandstone accessories. Don't worry about those. Those are kind of old now. Don't worry about it. You can get conversion weapons later. You have to buy the boxes and then upgrade them with BST. The boxes take Pandora points, or you can get them on the market. Otherwise, use those mystery solver ones I showed you earlier. This only takes 3 spirit boxes to get one of these, but they're kind of useless. But you can get them. They give a bit of HP. They're cool. I'll show you how to get the free mount later. This is a free mount. This is free. Don't buy mounts. This is a free mount. Cool. Then you can get an epic pet for the crit and crit damage. You don't need this thing. Ignore this thing. Good job for getting one, though, Tawuna. I'm proud of you. Purpling your talismans and oranging your heraldries will take Watchtower to get you a bunch of the materials, probably. You can also get them in things like Fish and Maze or dungeons, respectively. But what you're going to want to do is save up torches from events, and then you can farm Watchtower and then get pouches, which give you all these materials for free, and then you don't have to worry about it. So that'll just come later. Feel free to swap out your heraldries to help you cap your crit and then swap them back later. Mount, yeah. Nest, Desert Dragon, in here, in your achievements. You need these 3 achievements, and then you get this achievement, which gives you the mount for free. Free mount. You just need to do 3 runs of the Desert Dragon in the 3 different orders. Very, 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 very easy, 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 easy. There's also other free mounts you can get. You have to roll on one if it drops in Green Dragon Nest, very rare. Or you need to do the feat for Black Dragon, wherever it is. 10 times? Oh, where is this thing? There you go, this one. There you go. Free Black Dragon mount. 15 times clear. That means 15 weeks, so good luck with that if that's the one that you want. But why buy them out? Free mounts. Well, there's pay-to-win mounts. Don't worry about those. They're not really worth paying for. Sometimes they do, like, event ones that are better. But, yeah, anyways, don't worry about it. Did we cover everything? I don't think so. Ah, yeah, these holes are empty. This is where Durant and Barnack heraldry goes. You will need these. They will come during an event at some point. Make sure you're watching the events page to get those heraldries. Striking heraldry. If you can get this from someone, it will help a lot with your crit and crit damage. If you can't, well, you're going to struggle for a little bit. These heraldries are not plate. Sorry, they're not heraldries. These are plates. You have to get the plate, and then you craft them. I don't have any plates to show you. But they're different. You need the ultimate one, and you need the defense one to cap your defenses. You can swap this one out when you don't need the defenses, but realistically, you're going to keep this one on for a very, 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 very long time, and maybe even still keep it on forever. Cool. Now I'm just going to check my notes in case there's anything that I forgot, but I think that was everything. Right. What you can do to upgrade. Get your Jade to +10 as soon as you can. It gives cooldown. This is what you should be working on more than your gear for like most of being a new player. If your Jade's not +10, you're going to be pretty shit as a player. It's going to take some time. No need to rush it. They're a lot cheaper than they were, but gold is harder to come by. Runes, you can get some runes. Phase Blade is what you want for Duelist, but they're hard to find and kind of pricey. If you can get some cheap ones, grab literally anything you can get your hands on. That's it. Love you as a friend.